Hey, what's up guys, it's Muscle Carp, and today kind of ventured onto YouTube, and I stumbled upon Buzzfeed again, and I found this video, which a lot of you have probably already seen. It's pretty bad, honestly, and I didn't really realize how bad it was, because I remember watching it for like 10 seconds, like a long time ago. Didn't really realize how cancerous this video was until I actually sat down and watched it. So, today we're just gonna break it down and see what 24 questions black people have for white people. Let's do this shit.
Why do you always make such horrible decisions in horror movies?
Okay, I don't know where you're getting this from, but the stereotypical black person in a horror movie, they usually make the pretty bad decisions, but either way, I don't see what this has to do with, major issues, but, let's keep going.
Why do you freak out when black people are cast to play white fictional characters?
Okay, now, I personally, I don't care. If it's a good actor, they're a good actor. But at the same time, it seems that people nowadays have been complaining when a white person is cast to play somebody that isn't white. So, I could kind of ask you the same question, but at the same time, I don't really give a shit, so, it's all on you.
What's the big deal if Idris Elba plays James Bond? I would go see it twice.
Why is a big butt and big lips considered attractive on a white woman, but they're unattractive on a black woman?
Okay, this is one point I never really understood. They're attractive on all women, for one. I personally think they are, so I don't know where you're getting this huge generalization from.
Do y'all really think Miley is the one who created twerking? Really?
Why am I supposed to teach you how to twerk? I don't know how to twerk.
You don't have to, because I don't want to learn.
Why is it that white people always act as though they have discovered a new trend when people of color have been doing it for virtually years?
I don't know what you mean by discovered a new trend. Maybe they found out about it and they think it's cool. And, trends are something that are supposed to, go around through many groups of people, or pretty much everybody. So I don't think we really act like we discovered. I had to do the air quotes right there. I don't think we act like we discovered anything. We just do it.
Why is it when a black woman wears her hair natural, it's seen as inappropriate, but when a white woman does, it's praised?
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Your hair looks pretty natural right now, honestly. And who the fuck ever says that? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard anybody say that, but, maybe it's happened to you. I don't know. But I seriously don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
This is the hair that I was born with,
Yeah, no shit.
so you wearing it as a trend is not cute.
Like, can you appropriate my student loan?
Whew, here we go with that cultural appropriation. So here we go. Here is cultural appropriation, the definition. And from what it says, cultural appropriation is the adoption or use of the elements of one culture by members of another culture. And nowhere does it say that this is a bad thing. So I don't understand why you're saying that cultural appropriation is necessarily a bad thing when it could be seen as positive or negative. But, what am I talking about? I'm a white person. I don't understand this, of course. And seeing by the like and dislike ratio, I guess a lot of people don't understand this or something. But, let's move on.
When we see a story on TV about a white serial killer, I don't automatically assume that all white people must be serial killers too.
Why does talking about race make you feel so uncomfortable?
Because we're trying to avoid talking about it, because every time we talk about it, it seems like people of other races try to make it seem like we're racist and that we're against them, when really we're just trying to avoid it and move on with our lives at this point.
Because you think that you'll be perceived as racist?
Yeah, exactly.
If you talk about race?
You don't really believe that racism is over because we have a black president, do you?
No, and this video is kind of proving that.
Why is it so easy for you to notice when there are no white people around, but you hardly ever notice when there are no black?
Okay, this is something I've never understood. I don't notice when there's not a certain amount of race in a room. I just kind of fucking sit in the room and keep to myself. Like, I've never seen anybody point that out or ever really care. So I don't understand where you're getting this from. Maybe it's just something that you notice. And if you notice it, then you're putting it on yourself. So, look back at that.
Colorblind.
There's so many different types of people in the world, yet you can't see color?
Why do you want to say the N-word so badly?
I really don't want to, and I really don't care. I don't know very many white people that do, but at the same time, you can't own the word. So I mean, we could say it as we choose. So doesn't really matter either way.
I don't use it. What makes you think you can?
Because it's a word and we live in the United States of America where we have freedom of speech. Like, come on, you took a government class, I hope, at least.
You always want to touch our hair.
I don't want to touch anybody's hair. It's pretty fucking greasy and nasty when you touch other people's hair, so no thank you.
Who told you it was okay to touch people without their permission?
Why do you feel like having one black friend makes you a cultural expert?
Okay, I know I cut him off a little bit early right there, but I've never heard anybody ever say that, and dude, where the fuck are you getting these statistics from? Sorry, I can't fucking speak.
You're not a racist.
Is your only black friend comfortable with being the reason why you can't be racist?
If you have a friend of a race that you're supposed to be racist against, guess what? You're not fucking racist.
That logic, then I'm not racist.
You're not racist, exactly. You're just a little misinformed about this whole thing that you're talking about.
I have a ton of white friends.
Why do you feel comfortable cursing at your parents?
I don't, and usually that's just stupid ass people that do that have no respect, so I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a white people thing or a black person thing. That's not any person thing. It's just kind of a dumbass thing, you know?
How come you can't pronounce black names like Kuvanjane, but can say names like Schwarzenegger, Galifianakis, and LaBeouf just fine?
Well, maybe it's because they've been in our culture for a while, and they're popular actors that people have heard through time. So we've kind of learned how to pronounce their names. Because honestly, if I just saw their name, I wouldn't know how the fuck to pronounce that. So I think that's a pretty poor excuse for a question, because those other names, like, I know how to pronounce them now, but if I saw them on paper, I wouldn't know what the fuck to say. I mean, I can barely read anyway, so that's probably why. But yeah, let's move on.
And so was Malcolm X.
Why is it so hard for you to acknowledge your privilege?
Well, I mean, I would like some of this privilege you're talking about right now, because I kind of live in a almost all black apartment area, or living complex. I don't know what you would want to call it. And it seems like they have more than I do out here, and I'm white. They seem to have more privilege than me. A lot of black people in my area honestly seem like they have more privilege than me. But at the same time, privilege doesn't always come with skin color. It also comes with wealth, and it honestly depends on who raises you, because they can put that privilege onto you. So I don't think you should be able to put privilege on a whole entire race or even a group of people. You should just acknowledge that some people do have more privilege than others, and you just have to get over it. That's how it is. But yeah, let's move on. Sorry I'm shit at explaining stuff, but yeah.
How does it feel to not be the spokesperson for your entire race at any given time?
Must be nice.
Well, you seem to generalize our race as if one person is the spokesperson for our race, seeing as how you just made this video with a lot of stereotypes and assuming dumb shit, so you're kind of just putting that back on yourself. Okay, so that was pretty much the video for today. I want to try a little bit of a different style video, but as always, don't go to Buzzfeed and, send unneeded hate. I'm just kind of putting my opinion out for the video, but that doesn't mean that, they deserve any hate directed towards them. So don't go over there and spew some shit. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to have another video up tomorrow. It's probably going to be pretty similar. And I know you guys are probably going to say, oh, you're just a Pyrocynical or Leafy clone. And yeah, I pretty much am now. I just want to get into this cancer and see where it takes me. So, yeah. Bye.